Hello, this is Nonzano. This episode, I did a 2010 Prius, the battery, the hybrid battery. So I did get a lot of notes saying that I didn't show my screen. So I'm using a 2005 to display what I use or what I do. Mostly, there's other apps to use, but I use techstream. So here it is. On this video, I'm going to show exactly what it does or how I use it. So usually when you launch the app, it's a laptop which is plugged in through the OBD underneath the dash. Right here is communicating with the Prius. Then I'm doing offline mode because I'm not really connected to an internet. So that's just what I'm doing. Then right here it reads exactly the type of it auto select. It knows through the OBD what kind of is asking me if I have then I have to select this option with or without smart key. I have no clue. I would say with key. I think I have. I don't know. If it doesn't, it'll probably not gonna appear. But I always click all the highest options. So here is communicating with the car. These usually takes, you know, this is not sped up. There's no, I didn't speed this up, so this is a real time. I will tell you where I sped up and where it's faster. So on here, then it will tell you the engine, the ECU, so it tells you the year, the whatever. The on then this just like I said, this is what it looks like: engine and ECU, hybrid control, HV battery, smart key, cruise control. You can always pause any of these to look at exactly what is listed on this. So this is what it looks like. Then I'm gonna do health check. The health check is basically scan the car. It auto scans the car. Right here is telling you, oh, do you want to scan the car? Do you want? So depending on what, I always leave it on where it is, so it doesn't have to do too much for me, because all I need to know is just the code. Then and that's all. So on this part here, I sped up. This part probably takes because it's running through what 14 protocols. It might, again, it's asking me. It might have taken maybe 10 minutes to scan the whole car. So it depends on what you're scanning, on what your cars are. This is one of 14. These are 14. There's a car I've scanned that had up to 33. So which of course is gonna take longer. Then after it scans it, then it gives me on the, so this is where, this is how the result comes out. So the DT, these are the codes, the pending code or the code that were erased before. So right here it says engine and ECT com. So the first one, I click it. Again, you could use a regular OBD too to check the check engine. But again, if you have a code on your car, you can, even if you're not sure about what these numbers are, you can always Google it. It will tell you the particular, if it's a P 4271 or whatever, you quickly a P0. It will tell you. You probably see what it is. But again, I'm just, so right here, after I clicked on this, it reads up here. It tells me P0420 catalytic system efficiency below threshold bank 1. So now it gives you all the protocols. Some of them are yellow, some of them you gotta know to read this number. Again, that's not what I'm not really sure about all these numbers, but you can always have a schematics or something like that you could compare it with, so to tell you more what it is or the value it is. But I know why my catalytic converter is leaking, is because I think a year ago, something like that, I don't remember, somebody came and jacked my catalytic converter and cut it off. So I had to put one of those generic one. So, and they're not really that good. So it still throws a check engine light on the car, but that's just what it is. So now I'll go, so this is what it looks like. But now I'm gonna, I just want to show what it looks like, but I'll go back with the again, this is again for the hybrid. This is if there was a check engine light for the hybrid, it would have appeared then, say exactly, oh, this, this. But I'm clicking this so you also see what else it does. It has a, the air conditioner one. It says solar sensor, circuit, or whatever, passenger side. Not even sure where that is located in the car, but you can always Google it and see where it's located if you really care. I mean, this car, I've been driving it for years. It has like, I don't even know how many miles it has. Probably like almost 300,000 miles. So don't really care much about it. Anyways, so now I scan all the codes just to see, just I was going back again. This is what I use. You don't have to, but I'm just showing you the details of what it does. It could do, and how to use this software. You can always click on any of them, search it. If it's the one that some you might have to be connected online, but I'm not connected online, or it could have other special features depending on what you have. But I'm clicking and then you see what the parameters I could do or what I could read. Then right here now I click the hybrid control. Let's see what that's gonna bring us up, because there's more than one way of doing this. Again, like I said, if you had a check engine light from the hybrid, you would have seen it before. So now I'm gonna for the main purpose of this, I'm gonna go look for the hybrid so we could read the values. We could see the volts or maybe amp, whatever it is. I'm not sure what we, so these things again, I use it, that I go through it to see. Like I mentioned before, there's other apps from the phone that you could use to read this, like I think Dr. Prius and Torque. One of them, I think either does the Prius. They help, there's a way to manipulate it. I think the app, they have a pro. Torque has a pro version and the other version. I think they probably like maybe, I don't remember, $5-10. I don't know how much they are, but considering you're saving significant on, if you're able to do this battery yourself or doing it for a customer, I don't, $20, $30 it's not a killer. But this techstream, I forgot how much I paid. So now I got to this parameter. Like I said, you see the battery, the volt, the blocks, that's where it's reading right there. The car is currently on, so if you watch, it's like blinking, it's changing. So right there it's reading 16.83, 16.2. It changes. So usually the block that is not good will be off. That's where they call it balancing. It would, maybe one would have been, it would be like, it might be like 17, or it would be like 14. Then when it's not balanced, so there's right here showing from 1 to 14. So that tells you which one. Whichever one tells you, if it says 11, then that means 11 that is bad. Then you go, look at it or check it. But this is how it works. So I could go through, you could check the ohms, you could check the resistance, you could, it reads it real time. You can also apply a load on these, or maybe there's also a way to do a test that it'll tell you, put it on a I think there's an app, Talk does it, I'm not sure, but you will tell you, put on a drive, do this, turn on your AC, turn on your heat. It will give you specification how to do all that. So, but this is what that that showed you everything that is needed. Then I'm gonna go and check right here. Let's see what pops up on this side. Let's see. Okay, so the car is not able to communicate with this side. I'm not sure why it was. Maybe sometimes once in a while it does it wants me to rescan again. So I'm gonna go to immobilizer and a smart key. Don't even ask me the difference, but the immobilizer here is giving me two communication, but because I did program one key that is like half done or whatever. I think, I'm not sure that's what this is showing. Down this part it tells me this, it tells me keys, smart key, transponder mode. I'm not really sure. Number of DTC, says there's 2 code in there. I don't really, not really sure, but I will go back to another feature that this has, which is the smart key, which will be most of it does help you to program a key to the car, but you gotta have to have the original or a working key, so right here, it tells you how many keys there is already. And right here it could tell you lock, door. I don't know if this could be reset. It's probably could be set, but I don't really, maybe it tells you how long, like when you press it, the time, the delay, what each button could do. Could we program a button to do a certain things, trim and other stuff? But I don't really, but I'm just want to show what the text, the software does, and why I prefer using it over the apps. So right here is just key warning and other stuff, key cancel, switch, unlock. I just clicked one of them to see what's gonna happen. Not really sure what. I don't really. Again, I just use this for mainly 2 reasons: the hybrid battery, and once in a while to add a key. Like these key fobs, sometimes they go bad all the time. So if I need to reprogram or add a key, so I don't do new key as if you have to have an existing key. So it gotta be, that's what I do with it. Existing, you gotta have an existing key. I cannot start from scratch. So this also, I clicked one of the lines to see. So utility, let's see what that goes. So now smart code, this is a lot of stuff here. Key code, erase, not even sure, I don't touch those. Like I say, let's say key code, so on this part, if you click on it, it's right here saying welcome to smart code. So this is where you could add another key, like this one is telling me, it gives you instruction, your full instruction. The smart key, you gotta have the key fob. Then click next. It's saying remaining number of keys that could be registered. It said 3. Currently there's 2, and I know those 2. I have the 2, so I could add 3 more, so I could have up to 5 keys. Then you click next, it will tell you what to do. The flowing has to 30-second timer, and press lock on the registered key. Then on the non-registered key, lock and unlock. It tells you, and you click next. It just gives you a procedure how to do everything. In 3 seconds, click lock again and all the stuff. Then when you click next, you say unregistered key, press lock within 30 seconds. Again, I'm not programming keys, but I just want to show you all how the procedure, how it works on this. Then it just gives you whatever 30, 40, 50 seconds for you to do what it tells you, which is like on the wrist, press the lock, within 30 seconds. Then if I've pressed it, you would have clicked next, and it'll tell me the next one. Again, I'm not doing any case, so I exit it. And that's that. Let me see what is here. Again, those are the only 2 things I do, that and the key. Those are what I use on this. Then let's see what else is here. What I click to see what's gonna happen. So right here saying all the stuff: security, wiper, warning, door lock, power, window, entry, smart key, access, others, bunch of things. Nothing that I really care much about, or I just drive the car. That's what I do. I don't really do nothing on it. Let's see what comes up. So back here again, we're down on this side. Like I said, you come to this screen, tells you a lot what you could do with, you click any of them. The engine part again, click just to refresh on it. Waiting for it to read. Maybe I could pull out other information here for you. Let's see this now that has this emission. So there are emission. Then so you can also, these you could print. So now it pulls up this protocol. That way you could, like I said, you could read a lot of values depending on what you're looking for or what you want to diagnose. It's right there. And again, that's what I use this test, in case, I mean, these are electrical, in case if I need to read a value, or maybe if I want to check the I don't know, the transistor, the something going wrong that I think that might be of value. But again, like I said, all I do is just change the battery, swap the battery, and maybe make do keys once in a while, and that's it. So, and that's all about it. I just going through glance for if anybody's interested in seeing what my screen looks like, and that's what it is. I do have one dedicated laptop that I use to do the Toyota. I do have the other stuff that I use for cars here and there, but I just have this dedicated, so I could save what I need to do any research I need to do, and then do this stuff. But that's what the screen looks like. Okay, again, this is Nanzo Ono. Thank you.